You've hired a lot of experienced partners from track operations to design in order to support this reimagination. What are some of the key milestones you're targeting in the next 12 to 24 months?
The first was to get operating with a safe track. So we are presently, we're still running the schedule that the Hoots had previously committed to, and we're booking new track days on both streets and on the Big Willow. The big milestone was to renovate some of those facilities so that we could start to host operators out there that had certain requirements, and we've done that. We built a significant temporary clubhouse at Streets. Streets has been completely renovated and made safe. We spent north of $10 million on Streets over the course of the summer, getting that to FIA2 compliance. And it's a great track. People have loved the experience out there. We have a fleet of 718 Club Sports out there that people can go out and utilize. We're going to be adding BMW M2 race cars to that fleet. I think they've been held up in the U.S.-Mexico tariff challenges, but hopefully we'll see those cars fairly soon. And then we have some more advanced cars that people can go out and use. And those will be both for people that choose to join as club members, but also we'll be running the ability for people to do public events and go out and have, for example, a corporate outing, a bachelor party, something like that, and get in a fleet of 718 Club Sports and have proper instruction and a safe track. So that was the first thing we needed to get done. We wanted to get the track operating for the various business verticals. I'd say the next big achievements are going to be starting on the renovation and the expansion of Big Willow. So the big track, it's a pretty significant build. If we were going to do it all at once, we would have to shut the Big Willow down for at least 15 months. I think where we're leaning right now is we're going to shut it down each summer for the next 3 years and do it as a progressive build. And it's quite extensive if you've seen the plans for what's going to be built there. There'll be multiple configurations. The track will be able to be run in both directions. There's a tunnel that goes into the infield, and we'll actually be able to actually run it in 2 configurations simultaneously as well, in a smaller format for various different purposes and needs in the future. We are keeping the original Big Willow layout. There will be some slightly different camering and things in some of the turns to make them safer, but we will continue to have the original layout that will be run. I don't know that it will be run that often because it's a pretty high performance track, but it will be still, it will still be there. So I'd say that's a big one. Getting a larger temporary clubhouse and event space built, probably up at the balcony building. It was surprising to find out that the balcony building has no permanent power, which is something that is all being done right now, and the improvements going in there. Getting the karting track open and getting a viable karting program out there for us was a big accomplishment this summer. Improving the quality of the food and beverage experience. In fact, I think the food's remarkably good at the diner out there, but the building was suffering a little bit, and cleaning that all up and making it a little bit of a better experience was important as well. And so, those are the big plans in the works. We need car storage badly. We were planning on building temporary buildings for car storage, but given the timeline of getting them up of 7 to 9 months and the ability to put up permanent buildings for car storage of 12 to 15 months, we're leaning towards the latter. And so we'll start on that fairly quickly so that we can have conditioned space that people can store cars in. And we'll be building similar space for Peterson, who needs space for their collection as well.
It's a real balance, isn't it, of heritage with modernization. You want to keep the soul of the track, but make it 21st century compliant and a motorsport destination.
Yeah,
it's those two things at the same time.
Yeah, I think we can get there. We won't, when we first looked at this in terms of like putting up some, 4-bedroom cabin product where people can come and spend the night. I'm now leaning more towards everything being generally single story, kind of preserving the view We'll soon announce with a prominent artist a very cool sculptural add to the facility, which we think will become something that's quite iconic out there. I think we've got the right vibe. We've certainly got great planners in Hart Howerton and Alex Wirtz and his family in terms of figuring out how to make the track work with the various amenitization and buildings that have to go around it. So we feel pretty good about having the right people.